Yes, I brought back the king look because we're heading back to govern humankind. Now, before we begin, Yaki, I should say, and the chihuahua's hiding behind me. There's a gap between my back and the chair about that thick, and he loves settling in it. I don't understand. He's like a cat. If I fit, he sits, but he doesn't fit, and he still sits. Anyway, let's get back to humankind. Sorry. This dog's weird. What can I tell you? Here we go. Now, before we go any further, as we load up here, let me ask for your help. First, the like and the subscribe. Slap them hard enough as if they'd insulted your mother. Then, the comment section. Throw something in there, like you're throwing away a live grenade. And finally, at the end, there'll be links around to other gameplays on the channel. There's also a card up at the start, at the front. Give them a try, see what you like. So, here we go. We are Babylon. Where's our people? Let's see. Let's end turn first. We have Tevin about to come in, join us. Population gained in Tevin. That will take 74. So another couple of turns. Except, Tevin, we have a choice. We can either leave it as a outpost, which does us no bloody good at all, or we can turn it into a city, which would cost us 160. We can only have 2 cities, or we can attach it to this city to grow it, which would cost us 30, and that's what we're doing. Now can you come up here for us? I doubt you're going to get there in time to do anything useful, but you'll see. And we have Empire Foundation. By what right do we rule? Let's show the details here. Natural right. We claim to inherit dominion over the land and the beasts. +5 on main plaza. Or our supremacy is ordained, for we are the chosen ones. +3 faith on territory. I want this.
Why was this even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here. It's our place.
We also have natural right, but we don't. That's 35, and we only have 5. So we can't do anything with that right now. Domestication, 6. We don't actually have anything we can do with it just yet, but it's actually, unless that reveals horses. I think we already start knowing horses otherwise, though. Oh, there's our foursome. Over exploring this land. Victory. We had dominance over it. It was not much point in doing anything else. We weren't going to lose that battle. Actually, you can heal right there.
Keeping an eye.
Blades of the Empire, as your horizons widen, your armies grow in lockstep with your ambitions. Now, with military power spread over several regiments, it's time to decide. No, we're not doing that. That's another civic, and we will be looking into that, but right now I want to grow my domain. Frankly, it's a little more important to me right now.
In constructing an emblematic quarter, you have become a builder and a creator. There is more to creating an empire than just yelling orders.
Right. Granary. Storehouse for fresh grain. Granaries protect against the attentions of rodents and insects. +2 per farmer, +1 farmer slot. We've got an artisan quarter over here. And over here. Wait, I thought they gave you... Maybe they don't give you stability at this level. And over here. And then we'll have the farmers right here. Fate of the free. The world, as it ever was, is divided into the rules and the ruled, great sprawling empires and proud independent cities. Your struggle with other empires, or your struggle is with other empires, but you should not forget about these 3 cities. And that's another civic. We will look into that later. Domestication researched.
Off we go.
8392 55 92 86 810 262 is not good. 810 might be our best at the moment. Yeah. So we'll come over here and get that one. Carpentry. Wonderful Yellowstone has been unlocked, has been discovered. And that's them. Carpentry researched. Three turns to get Barani. And we are looking at city defense in 2 turns. Now I'm going for whatever's quickest because I want to get the scientist stars. They give us 135 reward. And this is going to last longer than the first, the Paleolithic. Or the Ancient, rather. No, this is the Ancient. The Paleolithic. Neolithic, whatever. Because that only required 1 star to go on. This requires 7. And all eras do at this point. Now, what other spectacular shall I have? Well, we try going up here. City defense research. Is there any trading we can do?
My attention.
Trade. They've got 1 salt. And we've got it now.
The world comes a bit closer together, thanks to the first trade link that will bring shiny baubles and greedy vendors.
Yes, indeed. Irrigation. Flood irrigation. +2 on river. Public fountain, +15 stability. Nice. Population gain. Babylon's population has gained 1. Create your religion. Do we go polytheism? Or do we go shamanism? The more administrative sense we have, the more that we'll overcome that in the end. But I think we're going to go for polytheism. Here, a star unlocked. One of the builder stars has been earned. Barani converted. Is it
Rapid and dangerous, the Hittites. Get ready to hear the sound of chariots when you least expect it.
Let's see if we can do something with them. Make them our friends.
1,000 welcomes. I am the leader of a great people. I hope you are one who keeps their word.
You're copying my look. That's one thing you're doing.
Hail, friend. I have a notion which would benefit us
I
both.
don't like it.
Your proposal is too much of a ball and chain on my ambitions.
They'll
So
come
be
around.
it, friend.
They'll come around, I'm relatively sure. $12 and 8. That'll work. Now, have we any of these that we can do? Show civics. Legitimacy. That would be reduction in cost if we did codified laws for attaching outposts, which is important for us. Then creating outpost cost would be reduced with customary laws. That's one possibility. Another is army composition. Unit industry cost reduced if I go for conscript, or +1 army strength if I go professional soldiers. Which is probably where I would go. Independent peoples. I can assimilate people, which that would reduce assimilation costs for them by 50%. And I can instead use mercenary armies, which would be -50 on higher army. I don't care about that right now. I think immediately the one that I'm interested in is legitimacy. I want codified laws.
Once you discover writing, you can literally throw the book at them.
Yeah. 64 in order to get that attached. Right. I think it's time you went exploring, my son. Population gain. Irrigation researched. We'll go for fishing. As I say, I'm just mostly trying to get the stars here. One more will give us the first science star. We've already got builder stars. 12 districts built within your empire. Current values. Oh, we've got 6 already. The next one is at 12. Exploration. Oh, expansionist is to have 20 territories attached to any city. That's not going to happen for a long time. Estate stars, 600 influence, currently at 377. One more population will give us our first agrarian star. Merchant stars. And finally military stars. Okay. We're right at the bottom on fame right now, which could be an issue. Could be an issue. As I say, I'm still learning the game, really, so mistakes will be made. It's worth bearing that in mind, I suppose. I can do that with immediately to get that in my sphere, and it's +8 on all cities. +8 stability, +10 money. Nice. Oh, it is. You do get stability as well, and that is +4 stability, +5 science. Nice. Another era star, one of the agrarians. $42, and that is how much? 64. So the next time I can get that done, you can come over here to raid that, or ransack it rather. Should be next turn. Fishing researched. Another star unlocked. So that's 3 out of and you can join us. You can come attack that deer. Instant resolution since we're stronger. Victory! 5 gold received. And you can go up there next turn. That is in my... is it? I'm not actually sure. No, I'm outside my sphere right now. I can soon drop back into it. Right, I want to get Obelisk of the Gods as well. But I want to get the astronomy houses built, because once we're out of this era, we'll not be able to build them again. That will, as they say, be our lot. That looks like a good place to... That looks like a good place to put it, because, of course, it makes sense building it next to food. Masonry. World deed unlocked, that's fine. 298. We're up to 7th out of 8th.
What concerns you today?
How about the treaty again?
The world is full of new opportunities,
They
is
did
it
it.
not? Hear my proposal.
Lead. We'll take
Pleased
that.
to accept your proposal, friend. You are the pride of your...
Lead indeed, we got that. What about you? Have you got any
A
others?
delight to see you again.
Tea? We'll take that. We can't. Now. Oh, there's a neutral people. The Hagmatana. Curiosity collected, plus 40 gold. Can we now do some trading? On that one, we can't, so we still need more gold in order to be able to do that one. How much to get that attached? Masonry research, good. Attachment for that would be 184. Got quite a ways to go yet. Bring them down here to rest. And 2 turns for bronze working. Bronze working researched. Let's get these show civics. I want my army composition to be professional soldiers. Stronger.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a job unless they want to.
Independent people, it would cost me 65, and apparently I can enact that. Assimilate cost, we're going to do assimilated peoples. Bring them
They
into
may
the fold.
have more to offer than just their weapons. Assimilation does seem practical.
Now, writing. I don't think we're the first to get writing. I should have gone for that immediately, actually, because that there's a boost to your civilization and to your fame if you get writing first. Now, fame, I haven't explained. Accrue fame by performing remarkable feats, etc. At the end of the game, the winner is the one who's left with the biggest mark on history. So at the moment, we're in 7th place, which is not good. Let's go exploring, shall we? Resource sold, that's fine. Estate is close, and that's also close. Another curiosity. Trade route blocked. Violence has interrupted the trade route. I don't know who they're at war with. Not us. A battle is underway. Oh, it is us. No, that's not the Egyptians. That's instant resolution, I reckon. Open. And that's fine. You, why don't you go over to this lair? Meanwhile, another astronomy place. Where's your food? There's your food. Three signs, plus 3 signs from farmers' quarters, adjacent tiles, which we've got one there, so it should be giving more science. Oh, actually, yeah, it's per farmer's quarter, isn't it? Writing researched. Well, it starts as crude marks on simple material. The ability to restore and transmit knowledge will change the
Now,
world.
things that one generation learned can be passed to the next, via something more reliable than campfire stories.
We got both of those stars. Beautiful. And we need one more technology in order to get the next technology star. And we, at 464, we're still in 7th place. Some might have gone on to another era, because they're at top stars.
All together.
And we'll get the wheel, I think. Ransack successful. Why don't you come over here? You're rather distant from where we are right now. Come over here, get back to where we are, and you can join up with us again. You can heal, I should say. Population gain. Trade route destroyed. Violence put an end to your purchase. Oh. Looks like Egyptians have had their butts kicked. Have they?
A delight to see you again.
That's destroyed. That's destroyed. Wow. They've been hit hard. I'm not even going to try and trade with them right now. I don't know who they're at war with. I wish I did. At peace with the Hittites, I know that.
I bid you greetings in the name of my proud people.
That's right, they're a warlike group, so they start at 80. We're not at war with them, it's just if we were, they would have 80 war score. The thing with war score, it builds and lowers depending on battles won, etc. And if you drop to 0, you automatically end up finishing that war. Get some more lead. Put some lead in it. Wheel researched. She's a science star. What are we close to now? What? It's not showing us anything close. 5 techs. A lot of that. 3 districts. 8 more people. A lot of that. Might be the techs that get to us. Might be that. It could possibly be that, but I doubt it. Right, philosophy. Organised warfare will allow me to use reinforcements when I get them. Philosophy gives me the research quarter, which is important. Hydrology, trade expeditions will allow me to cross oceans. I'm at the bottom of the map, so everything's land for me right now. Standing army reveals iron. Let's get that. Get that attached. These all sold. Nubians reached the ancient era and kept their traditions. Wow, Nubians reached the ancient era. Already in the ancient era. That might be a bit of a bug. Unless by ancient era, if you keep your traditions, because you can do that when you go to the next era, if it counts as still being in the ancient era somehow. It's an ancient era tech. Not sure. It's a little strange. I won't claim to be 100% sure what's going on with that one. Another astronomy house, yes indeed. And this... Where's the best? This seems to be the best.
Time to see what happens when foreign cultures get together and decide to murder each other.
We should be okay. Defeat! Oh well. I wasn't expecting that. I should it looked like we would easily win, but that was a mistake on my part, wasn't it? Babylon stability needs to go up. Alright. Sailing. Hang on, what's that? That increases the city cap. I don't need that right now. Let's go hydrology. So we've got something else we can put onto that. Ooh. What's... Public fountain. 731. All lose 8 people. Yeah, we're not doing that. 3 turns to get it, okay. Classical era with the Celts. Yeah, you've got to be above that line there in order to be okay. And that's that. That's going to move above there. Aqueduct was the other one, wasn't it? Yes, plus 20. So, let's see if we can buy some more stuff.
You have my ear. Tell me what you wish to discuss.
Because as you've seen, if you can... Stop it, TikTok.
Pleased to make your acquaintance again.
It's no longer destroyed, good. Because as you've seen, if you have goods coming in, you also have stability. Can't afford that license right now. Goal's close. That's going to be our last star. Era star unlocked. New era. Choose now. So we've lost the Celts and the Huns. Now, at the moment we're in Persia, and as I gave you the regions that I was doing this, and this is for migration, so each time I must move to a new place that I haven't used before, if possible, of course. That rules Babylon out, because they're also Persia. Axum is possible, because that is Africa. Greeks are Eastern Europe, Southeast Europe, so that's okay for bordering Persia. Carthage, Africa. I'm just counting Africa as one region because there's so few cultures in there. Goths, possible because they started in Scandinavia, but they spread down to border, to be areas of what is now Ukraine, etc. as well. So Goths could work. Mauryans, no, India. Maya, no, obviously not South America. Achaemenid Persians, no, because that's Persia. Romans, no, because there's other options. If that was the only option that was available, they're Southern Europe. I'm going to count them as Western rather than Eastern. Dubious, they're kind of middle. But there are other options available to me. So I've got the Goths, the Carthaginians, the Greeks, the Axumites, and the Babylonians. Well, not the Babylonians, because that's us. And obviously we have to migrate. The Axumites. +2 money on tile producing money. +1 money per territories under religion's influence. Not keen on that. They're a monetary one. I'm not keen on what they've got though. The Greeks is another science one. +2 science per researcher on city or outpost. +1 influence per era. That's not bad. +3 science per era, also not bad. But I don't really want to go another science if I can help it. Carthage. -25% on all constructibles. Constructibles buyout costs. Nah. +10 district fortification. This is the cost on this special district. -10 stability. +3 industry per adjacent coastal waters. I don't have a lot of coastal waters. I am at the south of the map, so I do have some. But building next to it could be not all that easy, honestly. Replaces harbour. Ah! That's a bit different. Counts as farmers' quarters, market quarter, and makers' quarter. Okay. I don't like them. War elephants, of course. Ask them about that. Oh, we've got the Goths. We have the Goths. +10 combat strength bonus when ransacking on unit. +2 influence on garrison. Not too keen. Although I have heard some say the gods are powerful. Tumulus, +3 influence. This is their special. Gothic cavalry does what? Heavy cavalry, fast, hard-hitting mounted unit, able to charge enemies, receive bonus combat strength if attacking non-adjacent enemies, able to climb fortification, unable to climb fortifications. Ransacker, bonus combat strength when fighting against enemy districts. Okay. But I'm not going to war. I'm not that violent usually. I will when I need to. But -10 +10 -10 cheaper constructibles. I don't know. +2 money on tile producing money. So once I've got some merchants' quarters up, that's going to boost them quite well. +1 money per territories under religion's influence. Okay, well all of mine are. +3 faith, +3 money, -10 stability. +3 money per adjacent market district. +1 trader slot. And Shodlai has larger zone of control which cannot be ignored. I'm not keen on... Oh, I can go Greece. I can go Greece, but I don't know that I want to do. I say I don't want to have everything as a science thing. Socratic method, +2 science per research. But this is so tempting. Out of the ones I'm allowing myself because of because of the rules I have for migration, Greece is most tempting, but I don't want to go science again immediately. I'm thinking since this is going to boost my market quarters, that might be what I need to do. The other one is Carthage. That's only cheaper buyouts. I think that I mean, I can see why, yeah, that could be useful, but it's not really my thing. Alright, Kushanaxum, the Meroitic people. Let's adopt that. We'll become the Axumites.
As urban centres grow, both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability. And now, the Axumites, good with tangibles and intangibles, as skilled at barter as they are at battle.
Alright. And there we have it, the Axumites. Sailing researched. We're at 809 now. Still 7th place. Power investor. Invest in resource deposit. If no extractor exists, then one will be created instantly. Otherwise, you'll share a sum of money with the owner. You'll both earn more money the more empires are buying the resource. What does ambergris do? Floating gold from the guts of sperm whales. Ambergris is a perfume, aphrodisiac, medicine, and more. Increases science. Right, well, there we are. We have our first city pretty well developed for the time period. It's probably time to invest in a second city when we can. Question is, where do we go? Over here might be our best, or up here? Over here starts to get into territories, both the Hagmata and Nok, and then Egyptians and Celts. So rivals. That's who? Is that another people like these? I think it is. Garamantes. I'm not sure. It might be, or it might be another rival. And it's time to look beyond where we are. So, that's it for today. There's links around to other gameplays you might enjoy. There's a like and a sub if you want to help us grow. And meanwhile, if you drop us a line, I'll respond. So this has been Yorkie and the Chihuahua. I think we saw him pass by. Maybe not. See you next time.